For the longest time, we thought atoms were unbreakable. Here's the story of how science proved that wrong.
I mean, it was a core rule of science. Atoms are indivisible. So what little clues started to unravel it all? Believe it or not, the first piece of evidence came from something we see every day, static electricity. You know how a comb through dry hair can pick up paper? That simple little trick was a huge clue. And it's the same invisible force when a charged rod attracts a balloon. A pattern was definitely emerging. So what did this all mean? It proved something with a charge had to be moving between atoms. And just like that, the race was on. What were these particles? And who was going to find them? It all happened fast. Two key discoveries just over a decade apart changed absolutely everything. First up was E. Goldstein. His work with Canal rays hinted at something with a positive charge. And we now know that particle as the proton, a fundamental piece of the atomic puzzle. Okay, so we've got a positive particle, but that was only half the story. Science soon found its opposite. That's when J.J. Thomson discovered the electron, a super tiny particle with a negative charge. So with both protons and electrons on the table, the old idea of an indivisible atom was shattered. It was a brand new truth for science. The atom, it turns out, could be divided after all. All right, so let's put these two side by side. How do the electron and the proton actually stack up? When it comes to charge, they're a perfect mirror image, equal in strength, just positive versus negative. But their mass? Yeah, that's a whole different story. A proton is about 2,000 times heavier. So let's put all the pieces together. What does this new and improved model of the atom actually look like? Here's the new reality in a nutshell. Atoms can be split, and they're made of positive and negative parts. But hang on a second. If atoms are full of charges, why isn't everything constantly zapping us? Well, it all comes down to simple math. The positive protons and the negative electrons just cancel each other out. And that leaves us with a final thought. This incredible balancing act is happening inside every atom all around us.